This is MrElephant. I'm going to be streaming a couple of the Davis Cup 6 matches for you today. So I'm hoping that we'll have some interesting matches, and just have to see how it goes. So I'm going to kind of keep it simple because there are a lot of matches. I'm just going to be doing AIs that just play one Civ. So today we'll be focusing on the Panda Tutorial AI versus Torosan and Shadow versus Alpha. So that is the strategy there. And before I start up, I should post a message saying that I'm streaming. So those are the matches that we're going to be doing. So okay. All right. So let's get started. So Shadow by Fireball and Alpha by MattyBeRad. So let's go ahead and try it up. Arabia, difficulty hard. Yeah, everything looks good. So just making sure. Okay, I don't want to have to redo it later. So I think everything should be good. All right. The only problem is that when I'm inside the game like this, I can't really see what the chat is saying. So just keep that in mind when I'm. It'll pause the game when I get out, but. So player 1 is Shadow, player 2 is Alpha. Alpha's going for the mill. I hope that everyone can hear me, by the way. Oh, hello, Fireball. Game sounds too loud. Okay. Let's see the options. Oh, music volume. Let's turn it down. Okay. Let me know if that's better. That was actually the default volume, I think. So, I mean, the sound. I want to be able to see what you guys are typing, but I can't really do that when I'm streaming like this. So. Let's go. I want to make sure. Not the music. Game sounds a little loud. Options. Turn it up. Game sounds a little bit loud. Oh, the sound. Okay. There we go. So, hello, Rondi. Thank you for joining. I hope that Serpent is going well for you today. Kind of sad that Serpent isn't part of the competition, but maybe next year. I love seeing this. The scouts pushing the deer. Okay. So population is 21 for, well, yeah, 21 for Shadow and 15 for Alpha. I was nervous there that Alpha wasn't working on any food, but he is. Building a nice lumber camp in the back. Oh, that's his second lumber camp, I guess. Shadow researching feudal age. Building the barracks. Has 2 farms. Hello, MattyBeRad. Thank you for joining. Looks like some villagers got some hits off on the on Alpha's scout, so that happened. So I like Shadow's town placement here. It's kind of guarding the town center over here. So with a nice watchtower placement. Very elegant. Looks like Alpha might be in trouble. That wolf wanted to guard Alpha from Shadow, but didn't do much help. I'll need about 50 more of those wolves. Wow. Storms are coming in. Alright. Slowly picking off the villagers. Ooh, that looks like it hurt. Found the mill. Another villager bites the dust. Skirms are slowly picking off additional villagers here. It will take a miracle for Alpha to come back. He needs to have some militiamen to guard against these skirms. Maybe like an alternate strategy, just in case he doesn't hit feudal. Alpha does have plenty of farms though, it's something good, I guess. I'll pause and review the comments section. Okay. I apologize for those brief pauses. I just have to want to make sure that I read what you guys say. I don't have to do that inside DE, where the game pauses. You guys know what I mean. We'll continue to watch this fight until the TC goes down. So good news, Alpha is researching feudal age at this point. So he was able to make it. So that's something positive. Then it gets stuck inside Dark Age. And you're challenging, you know, one of the best AIs. Who knows what will happen, you know. This could happen to any AI when you're challenging Shadow or Mortal or whomever. You have to take what you can get. So it looks like Alpha resigned there. We'll go ahead and look at the statistics. Can we do that? Okay. I know some individuals like looking at the statistics, so it's important. Alright. So 1 win goes to Shadow. Let's go ahead and get the second match set up. The good news inside this fight, this second fight here, is that the 2 pocket alphas should be able to make it to Feudal Age and might be able to attack. So we might see a little bit more action in here, which is a good thing, right? Alright, get Shadow set up. This fight will be less, completely one-sided, so let's go ahead and update the scores before we hop into this match. There we go. Alright. Change the sieves. Pretty simple setup right there. Should be good. Alright, let's begin. Wait. 8 players. There we go. almost forgot about that. Okay. Let's do this. Oops. Okay. There we go. Let's go take a look at all the competitors. So on the top here we have Shadow. Red and pink appear. Oh no. So Alpha is in blue and is cyan. Okay, so Alpha begins here. Sorry about that. So on the left side we have Shadow, and then on the right side we have Alpha. So gray and cyan appear to be sacrifices. The pink and... Now that's weird. This doesn't appear to be. Uh-oh. This doesn't appear to be right. Blue, green, yellow. Okay. No, it's okay. Okay. I was nervous. This is orange over here. It's easy to mistake the two. I was afraid that this was Shadow for some reason playing on Alpha's side. Everything's good. I myself was a little bit worried. So Team Shadow's building. What has built mills. Let's go take a look at Team Alpha over here. Everything looks okay so far. I kind of like this lumber camp. Has double the trees. Take a break for a second and look at the comments. So population is slightly different here. We've got an average of around, I'd say, 23 for Shadow and around 17/18 for Alpha. I'd say that the idle TC stuff is kind of hurting Alpha just a little bit. For those who don't know very much about Alpha, he's an AI that was made completely or 99% by computer. So it's always interesting looking over Alpha and kind of see what the computer came up with strategy-wise. And Alpha Gray is building barracks. Hopefully he will get that up soon. Yellow and green hit Feudal Age, and blue is going for the attack already. This is where maybe gray will be attacked. I forget if shadow will go for the pocket or if it will go for the first, whoever's closest. So. This is where Alpha Pink and Alpha Orange really need to be kicking it in high gear. So it looks like Alpha was able to lure that ore, Matty. I know that you wanted to see that. So. Go check on some of the other players from their view. We'll keep an eye out on Orange, see if he'll hit that 500 food. So it looks like he is researching Feudal Age here, so that's good. Pink is about to hit 500 food. Alright, so So I think Fireball said that the game still sounds too loud, so let's see if we can mess with that at all. I'm kind of afraid to inside OBS. I'm not an expert in it, so let's just keep things the way they are right now. I apologize for any inconvenience, and maybe next time I stream I can have that fixed for you. I'm afraid they're not going to be able to get up that watchtower. It's too bad. You might be able to get up this one though. That looks pretty one-sided down there. Time is running out for Alpha Cyan for him to do something. He needs to start getting his army. I'm going to switch to player 1's view here. So it looks like Alpha's troops are fighting back. We're seeing a little bit of resistance. It's looking kind of gruesome. Probably the biggest fight we're going to see between these two characters. Well, it was a good attempt. Fighting off two huge armies can be difficult. Maybe three huge armies. Yeah. Just too much for any AI to take. But Alpha's not out yet. We're gonna watch the game until the end here. It's a pretty large army. break and watch the comments section. Shadow has no heart. Oh. And then there was one. Try your best, Spearman. Show those knights what you can do. You can do it. Believe in you. Oh. Might look a little bit scary. Take out those knights before the other guys get there. There we go. What are you doing? Oh my. Well, the game appears to be over. Shadow is victorious. So good job to him. Some good looking towns over here. Let's go look at the statistics. Okay. So Alpha was able to take out a couple of troops. I will be interested to see how Alpha does in the future. So.